You guys purchased through Eventbrite, like there's already a fucking paper trail, I've been in trouble, like, don't try that shit in police. It's, here you go. Hit that, I know. Ladies, it's super important for you to watch your drinks. Men have came up with a combination of roofies and the morning after pill. And they're actually putting them in our drinks. I eat roofies for breakfast, I sprinkle my Adderall on top of them. So when it happened to me, I know how to handle the situation. I said to him if I ever had a laxative to fuck the shit out of him. It turns out I'm not the only squirter. Definitely take care of this bartender because in my real life I've done plenty of server jobs and like it's not easy. It is not fucking easy. You know, and one of the things I have a hard time with is like people will come up to you and like they feel like they can say whatever they want to you when you work there. You know, like I've seriously been asked before like when the babies do. And I used to just be like, no, I'm fat and feel bad about myself. Now I tell them, I just lost the baby. I'm not telling I sold the baby to Planned Parenthood. Oh, they fucking took great after that. Great. Sometimes little kids would come and like they'd sit in my section and they would start whacking down sugar packets like I do cocaine. And their parents wouldn't do anything about it. And like I would have to be in the back of the restaurant. Breaking up my diet pills, smashing my Adderalls, sprinkling them in their little Shirley Temples. And just because I didn't want them to come down wrong, I put a Wellbutrin in there. Before the macaroni and cheese even touched the table, they'd be like this. I build coffee little kids, but I don't take them home with me. So I've been working on some new material. You guys want to hear it? We used to do so good with me. We still having a good time. Make some noise if you're still having a good time. Alright, but before I can tell you any of this story, like I first just have to ask, like, has anybody in this room ever made a bad decision? Because I don't want you people judging me. Does anyone want to share their bad decision about what they did before I share mine? You're what? I couldn't understand that California accent. Oh. She wish she swallowed. So yes, I like to call this story, guys, Sex on the Beach. It's not just a drink for me, it's also a felony.
Is it a true story?
It is a true story. you might get caught. And we did. We did. I wasn't sure if you guys would be on board with this. I mean, some of you guys look like Cape Codders.
Let's talk about you!
Some of you look like slippery nipples. And a few of you look like blowjobs. So, it was a Sunday, and I was with my boyfriend at the time. It wasn't with a random stranger. That would have made for a way better story. But yes, it was my boyfriend at the time, and you know, for whatever reason, like we decided to go to the beach and we were doing some day drinking. Like, listen, I'm fucking Irish. That son snacks harder than my mother. And like, I thought that we were being discreet, but I should have known we were in trouble when that lifeguard ran over to us in slow motion. It was almost like I could hear the Baywatch theme in my head. And they took us to jail. I went to jail, yes. I went to jail in my bathing suit and a towel. And like, nobody knows any phone numbers anymore, right? Like, nobody knows a phone number. But there's one phone number you always know. I think before we get off the scene, we're gonna call and see that. But I'll tell them like the story. I wish I thought of that. I really would. Because I called my fucking parents. And my mother was like on the other end of the phone, like she's never been arrested. Like nobody in my family's ever been in trouble. Like she had so many fucking questions. And I was like, are you the DA? Or my co-defendant? My mother was pissed. She was so pissed. Like, I didn't even think anybody was gonna come up and get me out of jail, right? But I did eventually get bailed out. And you know, like for those of you who've been arrested, and those of you who haven't over there. I know she's got fucking $40. She got me out of jail. Absolutely. Police phone numbers. So like when I did finally get released, I like came out with like my towel and my bathing suit. I'm like, where's my dad? And like he was on, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking super pissed. And so like, I started walking home, and like I don't know, like you guys see this, right? These guys, they fucking work together. I made it about a fucking block and a half, and I thought my coochie was gonna catch on fire. And at like one point I was like, fuck, I just wish I was still there, like they fucking fed me pizza. And out of nowhere, my father pulls over and he's like, get in the car! And you know, I don't feel like anybody can judge me until you've walked a mile in my flip-flops. Just like those bathing suit bottoms got dropped, so did those charges. I don't have to register as a sex offender. Thank fucking God. But I will tell you this, like sex on the beach is the worst way to catch crabs. Now, I go by Big Chick Comedy, and like before I pass the mic to our headliner tonight, I'm gonna say you're gonna say thick chick. So we're gonna do like just a little dry run and see how everyone does, alright? Nice and loud, because our headliner came all the way down from Hartford. He's on the 6th season of Amazon Prime Comics with other comics.
Watching comics.
Watching comics. So we need to get the energy up for him, right? So, we ready?
Yeah.
Everyone ready, right? You know you're... That was kind of weak. Like, I don't have enough Narcan in my car for everybody. So like, let's take it up a notch. Ready? The sign. It's on the sign, girls. It's on the sign. Yeah, right. Keep going. You know you're... When the jeans you're wearing have holes in them that you didn't tell for. You know you're... When you take a bite of Blue Jeans pizza, you burn the roof of your mouth. But you take another bite. You know you're bitches. When you get to the end of the bag of chips and then you take this bag of chips and pour them all into your mouth. You're lying. You know you're bitches when you're out delivering Uber Eats, stealing French fries. Fuck yeah. As I don't deliver Uber Eats, I do Instacart. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a true story because I tried to DoorDash, but I can't. And so comedy was going really well for me, and I was in New York City and I was doing an audition, and I started getting these letters from the RMC that there was fraud on my account. It's like, what the fuck? I haven't done anything illegal in a long time. What the hell's going on? Then they wanted me to send them information. I was like, my entire life I was told you don't send that shit out. Like, who are you? So I reached out to a friend of mine. I was like, oh, and he's like, no, this is real. Like, these are state police. And I was like, he's like, somebody probably just stole your information, you know, some illegal person. It's like, all right, yeah, no problem. I'm on my audition. I have a fucking hearing with the RMV. And the guy says to me, in 1996, you got a license in Lori Joyce's name? Yeah, I just got popped. So I can't do that because I just hit my record now and it looks like I'm doing fucking identity theft. But I was like, I was just trying to get into the bars. Just wanted to have a good fucking time. Right, and like nowhere does it say that this happened in 27 years ago. And like the criminal in me was like, just fucking lie. It's like, I don't remember doing that, like, you know, it's kind of fucked up. Like the DA wants to hire me to do public speaking. So they suspended my license for 6 months. I had to pay a shit ton of money to get it back, and I was like, you know what? I have done so much that I haven't got caught for. I'll just deal with it. And I just wasn't thinking that like when I go to fucking file for a job at DoorDash, it was gonna fucking come up and haunt me. They do. Sorry, so I mean I had Instacart before that hit the fucking thing. Are you ready for your headliner tonight? This man has won more comedy competitions than anybody I know. Start making some noise for Maurice Green!
Clap it up for Mr.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I was like watching like a fan. You know what I mean? That was some good shit. It's gonna be hard to top that, man. I'm intimidated. I'm scared. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Nice, diverse audience. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of that, a little bit of just a little But this audience looks familiar, like y'all all look like extras from Cheers. Living away in the world today, takes everything you got. You know how you don't know the lyrics, so you mumble sometimes? Let me out. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody's got a name. Boom, boom, boom. You wanna be where people can see. You wanna go where everybody goes for pain. But I'm looking at you guys. You guys are dressed real nice. You're looking real good. This audience is gorgeous. Clap it up for yourselves for being so beautiful. Look at the audience, man. But it's unfortunate. The older we get, our looks fade. None of us looks the same 15 or 20 years ago. You know what I mean? That's why there's an advantage of being ugly your whole life. Because it prepares you for the ugliness you're going to have to deal with once you're old. I say that to say this. It's a lot of beautiful motherfuckers in this room 20 or 30 years from now, you won't be depressed as shit. Your beautiful ass gonna be depressed. Your fine ass gonna be depressed. You screw brother looking down that page. You know you're gonna be depressed. This gorgeous woman right here, you're gonna be depressed. You gonna be okay, man. You ain't gonna go to therapy or nothing. This man is hideous. I'm kidding. That's good, man. This man is gorgeous. You're gorgeous and I'm a Lex Luthor sort of the way. You can be Lex Luthor's stunt double, this gorgeous Lex Luthor looking man. He looks like Jeff Bezos without the money. He's Jeff Bezos with no dollars, man. Are we enjoying our summer thus far? Are we enjoying our summer? I'm going through it, man. My girlfriend broke up. She wanted me to wait 90 days until it was time. And I made it. I made it to the finish line, and when it was time to collect my trophy, my flowers, my bouquet, she wanted me to use a condom. I told her I can't use condoms because it fucks with my pH balance. And by pH, I mean penis on it. Because I'm 44 years old. Condom is like kryptonite. Whenever I put one on, I feel like a Vietnam veteran with both of his arms blown off from a dirty bomb. I can't salute, man. My sex soundtrack is. She gave me the dishonorable discharge. So it was good we broke up because I was a nasty motherfucker. Nah, I'm playing. That's not the reason why we broke up. The reason why we broke up is she's a younger lady and I'm an older man. At the time she was 29 and I was 43. And I couldn't keep up the same way I did as a young man. You understand what I'm saying? When I was in my 20s, my sex drive was like the push start engine on a 2023 Porsche. 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. Beating out the cops. Breaking the speed limit. Risking life and limb. Running red lights. That's sexual period, you know what I'm saying? Now, 40 years old. My sex drive is like a great start engine on a 1920s Model T box Ford car 0 to 60. Never. Full plan me now. It's like this. Turn the radio. Man, next week I got something to move that shit. It's bullshit, man. He's in the out now. Yeah, the out there. That's the soundtrack to my dick. It's like I said, I'm getting older. I'm 44 years old. Clap it up for me. Clap it up for me. I'm happy. Oh, man. Black people, you don't look at that long, especially black males. Between diabetes, police brutality, and child support, we are an endangered species. And as you get older, you know your priorities start to change. When I was young, I just want to get some sex. Now that I'm older, I just want to get some sleep, man. I don't need pussy, I need pillows. I don't need the booty, I need the blankets. I don't need titties, I need to feed it. Your sex goals change in the bedroom when you get older, man. When you're young, it's all about the orgasm. When you're over 40, peeing after the orgasm feel better than the orgasm. Because nowadays, if I get lucky and I have some sex and I happen to have an orgasm, I'm like, ooh, ah, baby, that was good. Make me a peanut butter with jelly sandwich. But when I pee after that shit, I'm like, ah, shit. Like, baby, you do that thing that make you pee after I came. It feels so wonderful. Get strange injuries when you get old too, you know what I'm saying? Strange injuries, man. The other day, I tore my ACL playing basketball in my dreams, man. I hit the game with a shot. Now I gotta take bubble baths instead of ice baths. Using Bengay like it's lotion. Going on my day, smelling hospital bed fresh. Hospitally fresh. But I realized I was getting old when I realized I really do enjoy the taste of a pastrami group. And for those that don't know, that's the old school sandwich with the old school ingredients. They come with Swiss cheese, Thousand Island, sauerkraut. That's convalescent cuisine. I have it every Thursday at 4 p.m. with the tapioca pudding and a U-hood while watching the Golden Girls. I think the world is beautiful. And if they can bring that back to life, I would make them like, oh no! Thank you for being a friend. Drive around the road. That's so beautiful. Your heart is true. You're a failure. But get up in church, like up in church. Sounds like good. Like up in church. Blaine is beautiful. She's the reason why I love older women. I'm not talking 10 years older. I'm talking AARP. Because old ladies don't play no games, they gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Iron your suits, read you a bedtime story, give you some oatmeal cookies, after she gave you her cookies. You ain't never had grandma's cookies after you had grandma's cookies. I wanna meet a lady so old if I get her pregnant by accident, she will give birth to a college graduate. That baby go from maternity to fraternity immediately. Super cool baby. I gotta be careful with these older ladies, you know what I'm saying, when I hook up with them. Because I like to go to Pound Town and I don't really want to break the urn. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes I be hitting it so fast, I be, treating her coochie like it's a cancer's net in the 1920s that's been through about 3 or 4 World Series, and I'm just getting my fast off. Because that's the only one we fucking, man. Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel, The Rock, Tyrese, Luda, rest in peace, Paul Walker. I meet a lot of these ladies on Tinder, right? Because at my age, most women I meet online, bragging about being 35, but I know for a fact that they're 50, because no woman brags about being 35 unless they're 50. And this is my thing, ladies, when you get older in age, you like to lie, try to throw dudes off and say young. You know what I'm saying? No, it makes more sense that you get older. I know you're not 40, but if you're 40, but you tell people that you're 55, people will look at you and be like, oh my God, look at your skin. It's so beautiful. You must be mixed. You from Egypt, black don't crack. You don't know butter. Now she's white. He's Malay. You get way more likes on your Facebook pictures. Don't hard likes. Stalk on a regular basis. Random money from strangers. And if you love them, the most beautiful pictures. But if you're 40, you try to say you're 25, they would be like, bitch, you're big bullshit. I can tell by the wrinkles of your hands. The turkey neck is a dead giggle. This is one chick I met on Tinder. She tried to lie about her age. She had a turkey neck. I told her a couple of jokes. I made her laugh. She went, oh! I was like, this bitch just got me. Thanksgiving in a couple of months. Cranberry sauce on the first date. Greatness is to come home. She will get stuff for a bird. That's what she wants you to do. She wants to get some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if you're getting older, the cheapest plastic surgery is to say that you're even older. You know what I'm saying, right? If you're 50, say you're 75. If you're 75, say you're 95. If you're 95, you say you're dead, man. And dang, that you look good, how old are you? I'm dead. Like, you're the most beautiful person I've seen in my life. Met her at the graveyard. I was really digging her. She was my type of Cinderella. Her glass slipper was mad dirty. I'm so serious. You know what though? Like, I love doing shows in different places, but I don't like confrontation. I'm always concerned about the thugs that's gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? And I heard there's a lot of thugs in Worcester. There's a lot of thugs right here in this room. But you thugs is weird though, thugs is strange. Y'all type of thugs that are like, steal my identity, but then improve my credit, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with good credit, but you can't go from 500 credit to 800 credit. And one day, it's going to raise some red flags. My black ass is going to be going to prison. Prison's not good. Because in the streets, I know you talk to some idiots that look like George Foreman. Fucking laughing out of Jews. But in prison, I look like Amber Rose. Kanye West's ex-girlfriend. She got bald head, big booty, light skin, just like me. In prison, we're practically identical twins. And you don't want to be Amber Rose's twin. In prison, Lex Luthor. You will become the main course. That's like being beef patties around Jamaicans. That's like being spaghetti around Italians. That's like being cats around Asians. So some of y'all laughing at, some of y'all judging me. We know for a fact the meat texture of the Chinese food is different. You thought that was General Tso's chicken? That's General Tso's chicken, man. And when you eat too fast, you don't. Yeah, but I know that sounds kind of racist, but I have not seen any Asians in the room, and it is okay to talk shit about folks that are not in the room. I learned that from white people. I feel like racism is therapeutic. I feel like racism is necessary. I feel like racism is as necessary as in America as apple pie in baseball. I'm not talking about disenfranchising anybody, and I'm not talking about harmony. But you know, if you're at work and your boss is a jerk or somebody cuts you off in traffic and they're not of your ilk, you want to say a few choice words, man. But if you don't let it out, it's like racism. It's like, boom, it builds up in your body, it builds up in your body, it builds up in your body. And you gotta let it out, you know what I'm saying? Take the shit at home, I give you permission to say the N-word at home. Why did I give this man the permission to say the N-word at home? He's frustrated. He's gonna say it so much, it's gonna sound like the music at the beginning of Pulp Fiction. Oh my God. And I will rain down the fire, anger, and fury, and you will know my name is the Lord. When I bring my vengeance upon thee. That's a secret ritual. That's the thing.
It's dark in here.
You guys doing so far, guys? Y'all doing so far? I'm going to give y'all some history, right? RuPaul.
That's my story.
I said RuPaul was not the only really tall, famous gay guy during the 90s. RuPaul was not the only really tall, famous gay guy during the. It was another one. A lot of y'all that was around, y'all missed it. And I know you think of Dennis Rodman, but no, he's out of the closet already. He was great for us on Sports Illustrated. He doesn't count. There was another one, man. You like a young Cheech Marin, man. You like Cheech mixed with Tommy Chong at the same time. Like, that shit. You like Jim Croce. That's nice. You gotta play that shit. But no. He did. Jim Croce, man. I'm not saying that's foreshadowing the future. If you died in the paper, after recording your last album and folk music of all time. Don't be so like that. And then Whitney used to still that on his side and that's what like that's what he said. Yeah, they got that from him. I was like, he had a big mustache. He's 28. White people age fucked up in the 70s. Jesus Christ, man. Black people too.
That was my shit.
Carl Winslow from Family Matters is 38 years old. I'm 44. These are fucking differences. I don't know a beat cop with donut head. Okay, let me get back to the joke. Montel Jordan. Remember Montel Jordan? This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I'm feeling alright. But that's not what made him gay. That's not what made him gay, man. I've been singing for 40 years of my life, and one thing I've learned is that in order to get some of the notes out, you gotta be a little bit extra to see what your specialist. Like there was a band in the 80s called Ready for the World, right? And I got one song, that one famous hit. Let me love you down. You know what I'm saying? Down, you know what I'm saying? Down. You know that? Down. That's my Christmas band. Down. My toes was pointed out. They had another song too. Oh, Sheila, let me love you till the, you know what I'm saying? Love you till the elders, love you till the Lex Luthor, love you till the Crochet, love you till the Golden Girls, love you till Mama Sita, love you till the, you know what I'm saying? Till the, you know what I'm saying? Till the morning, you know what I'm saying? Till the morning. That is not the name of it. The part I realized he was gay was a part where he was rapping. So he was like, once upon a time in the 90s, my time was away, like I said, what's up? And I was saying, was 6, 8 piece stud, and he was like, okay. I said, this dude got a hustler, this ain't nowhere in hell. You like your finger, or you spin your bars. I've been thinking to myself, what if that's a joke that takes to the next level? What if that's a joke that makes me famous? What if that's a joke that put me in the game? I'm at the bar place, killing that shit. When Montel Jordan standing front and center of the audience, arms folded, mad at me, staring at me. And he confronted me backstage. This dude is 6'8". He would whoop my ass. He was talking about that shit, nigga. I'm looking up, you're not looking at that, nigga. Shh. You know how embarrassing it would be to get beaten by a dude that probably got a pink microphone and some bedazzled boots. And after he finished up me up, this is how I do it. Tra-la-la-la-la. Yeah, I'm stupid. Oh yeah. I've been doing this for 10 years now, so that's something really good. I'm thinking about the pandemic. You know, 2020 always seems so that's going on 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of things stood out into like that stand out in my mind. Like the first thing that happened was my Niners lost the Super Bowl. Kobe Bryant passed and you know, helicopter crash, you know what I'm saying? They discovered aliens, killer bees, George Floyd, obviously COVID. But the one thing I remember that stands out to me was like right before COVID, a stripper fell 30 feet from the pool. And it was like national news. She fell 30 feet from the pole because she was trying to do a special move to get all the money, but she got over sentence, you understand what I'm saying? So she ascends to the top of the pole, ascends to the top of the pole, she miscalculates, numbers for like 2 seconds, hops out. We think she's done, right? Then all of a sudden she like hops on her handstand and like drops into a split, collects all the money, realizes the tip is fucked up, right? So she goes home, she creates a GoFundMe. She like boo, crying and shit. Generates $30,000 and then retires from stripping 30 G's, man. So I'm thinking to myself, there's no way to strip out a coke habit, because ain't no way in hell you retiring from 30K. And also, this woman was special. This woman was advancing the scene, probably from the future, because only an advanced organism could sustain that much damage, yet still complete its mission. So I go through that entire scenario, but from the robot's point of view, this is exactly how it would sound. You do my special move, to get all the money, ascend to the top of the boat, ascend to the top of the boat, oh shit, miscalculating, plummeting, impact 2 seconds. All to the power. They say, collect all the money, realize my ticket's fucked up, go home, pay to go for me, generate $30,000, retired from stripping, it's a good thing I don't have a coke habit, I am a futuristic being, that can withstand inordinate amounts of damage, yet still complete my mission, I am the Terminator. I gotta be insane to be doing this. Oh gosh, that was funny. It was funny. Try something new with you guys, man. Wasn't these last like few days like scorchers, like extremely hot?
September scorches.
Man, it was like
Virgo season. Coming in hot.
it's the type of weather. Yeah, it's the type of weather if your significant other is too big. You gotta break up with it for like 2 months until it cools off, you know what I'm saying? It's like a space heater, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it gets real clingy, as in like my thighs. It's like I'm wearing like a fly paper jockstrap, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to walk, and you can hear the sound, it's like, you know, it's a sound, it's like, sticking with it. And if I walk too fast, it sounds like a karate movie, it's like, there's something wrong with their testicles. Maybe you should use Johnson and Johnson. Baby powder. But you can't use baby powder because it don't exist no more, man. There's too many women was catching some of them cancer for that shit. But the men wasn't because our genitals wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I need my baby powder, man. I used to work at a Red Lobster and I have the black slacks. I put the baby powder on, and you used to have the baby powder seep through my black pants and my baby powder booty cheeks. You know, and then whenever women would go down on me, they would come up and look like they ate donuts. You understand what I'm saying? Like the powder be lips. It's like a lot of lawsuits against the baby powder because like a lot of women got white lips. I feel like there's too many. I feel like there's too many like physically fit people. I feel like there's too many physically fit people in fast food commercials, man. There's too many physically fit people in fast food commercials, man. I feel like the black people are highly underrepresented. Are we not their biggest customers? We should have more representation, man. When food tastes delicious, you don't eat that shit and get in shape. You get more fat because it's still you keep eating. But no, they always got models and influencers and actresses with like good, clear skin and good bone structure and muscles dancing with cheeseburgers. Dancing with cheeseburgers. I've been dancing with cheeseburgers my whole life and my abs are absent. They don't exist. But trying this my whole fucking life, man. If the actor's not morbidly obese, but baconator on one hand and a respirator in the other hand, I don't think the food tastes good. Putting in shape people in fast food commercials is like putting British people in toothpaste commercials. They got some Jack the Bear's teeth, man. It's like, hey, my God, ever since I can use the counter, I've had something evil spoiled. This dude got a mouth that look like 9/11. He got terrorist teeth. His breath smell like brown zero. I feel like the most let me try to see if you gonna love me or hate me. A couple weeks ago, I had sex with butch lesbian. You don't think that's possible? You don't think because they dress like men, they don't sometimes get an itch for the dick in? Some of them chicks be having babies, and they can't all afford artificial insemination. Some of them chicks took dick. There was this meme on Facebook like was pregnant, like lesbian. She like had a belly on, and she was in the window, and the caption was like, "Yo, what happened next?" You know what I'm saying? She was like, "I was drinking with my niggas." Fucked around and got your boy pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It's not just cool, like when studs have babies, they don't only like women that refers to their children as their seed. You know, it's my seed, that's my seed, so that's what that probably work more than black women. So I'm about to have sex with this stud, right? And right before we had love, she was like, "No, fuck that. I'm putting on the strap. I want to go first." And I was mad offended because it was white. And it was bigger than mine, like, how dare this woman bring this 4-inch abomination to the bed? But that's the thing I don't understand about not some lesbians, not all, but some. Because they claim they don't like men, but they use toys and apparatus on themselves that resemble penises for pleasure. If I was a lesbian, I would not want my toys to look nothing like the male genitalia. Fuck that! I would want my toys to look like a tongue, a fist, Wanda Sykes' afro, anything not related to the male parts. That's why gay guys gotta figure it out. That's why we gotta figure it out. What just said? Nah, guys, I was 40 still. It's 2023, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Kim turn so sometimes you say, but no, gay guys gotta figure it out. Because you'll never see a gay dude put on a fake vagina before he has sex. That would look ridiculous, man. Could you imagine two dudes about to do Netflix and dicks, and right before they have love, you like, chill, player. You don't even need no condoms. I got these pussy pull-ups. That shit look ridiculous, man. They look all bulky like a panther, man, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker look like Tommy from Rugrats. Take me there, I wanna go. Close your eyes and count to 5. That's hilarious. What I'm saying is, you got your lesbian, but you use tools and apparatus on yourself that resemble penis for pleasure on yourself and others. Not like saying you a vegan, but you eat celery that tastes like sausages. It's vegetables. So deep down, you want that deep down. Deep pizza, doesn't it? Okay, what's up? That's how she gonna shoot me, you know what I'm saying? She like she got a buck knife somewhere. You know? She like make her own shoes and shit. She like put them there by herself. And she's got that shit, now she got bear shoes, nigga. You walk in, she's like, she's got sound effect. Bear shoes, man. But I take bear shoes. Okay. I can't say that. At least not while I'm in the room. So I'm in the room. Bear shoes, man. You got the paws in the front and shit, like the claw and shit. But they're like tone positive materials, not real shit. Bear shoes. That's the logo. It's me like this. That's the logo. Man, this dude's like, it's like yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? Put like all hands together. It's all look good, man. You look Blake. You look like Blake Griffin or some shit. Like you got some type of ethnicity, such. Greek.
Marine Corps.
I want to. Huh? Lithuanian? Who's a famous Lithuanian? Who's a famous Lithuanian? Who's a famous Lithuanian? It's not going to take my time. It's either like a dictator or a basketball player. I can't figure it out which one it is.
I'd say it was going to be a runner.
Dirk Nowitzki? Let me tell you a couple more jokes and get everybody in. I feel like I'm entertaining you. Right? You know what I love, man? I love like late 80s sitcoms. You know what I mean? Because the theme music on Fridays. Whatever happened to predictability? Evening TV. And then there was another song, Step by Step, Day by Day. And my favorite one was, it's a recognition, this day and age, to read the good news on the newspaper page. The tradition of the grandest. His name is Jesse French. He sang all the songs on Friday with the same guy, man. He had the vocal game on lock, man. It's like his voice like he swallowed razor blades and rubbed it down with some baby powder. You know what I mean? It's an awesome voice, man. But he sang the theme to a song in the early 80s, sitcom in the early 80s, called Perfect Strangers, for those that remember. And the theme song to that is standing tall on the wings of my dreams, rising, very smooth, very velvety. So how do we go from standing tall to whatever happened to you? And if you know your history about the 80s, 1986, Full House came out. 1984, Perfect Strangers came out. In 1985, crack in the streets. Crack in the streets. Jesse Frederick had to give himself a taste. To have the second coolest voice of all time. Whatever happens, but the first coolest voice of all time to me was from a singer from the late 60s and the early 70s for a sitcom in the 80s. What would you do if I said, when you said, Joe Cocker. And if you know anything about the late 60s and the early 70s, heroin in the streets. So if you want a cool voice, you lost some heroin and crack. That's the boy with the joke. Almost done. Clap it up a little bit. Any parents in the building, parents in the building, parents. Anybody come from parents? Any testimony like this? You like a handsome model, genetic being of some sort. That bald head is a fashion statement. He can grow hair like and let it whistle. I can imagine like I'm just like doing Photoshop, like and I'm picking up your hair and putting it on the top of his head.
That would be awesome.
Not lying. But as far as I know, I don't have any children. As far as I know. And my mother always be pressuring too, yo. Like, Mo, when you gonna make me some kids? Mo, when you gonna make me some grandkids? I said, when you let me have company past 2 a.m. I can't afford rent and hotels. My mother's an hater, man. And this is the thing. My mother recently discovered Christ. She recently got religious. So she's no longer fornicating. She's no longer having sex in the house. So if she can't have sex in the house, nobody can have sex in the house. And it's some bullshit. Because my mother don't even go to church. My mother be sipping wine while watching YouTube sermons. You understand what I'm saying? My mother be sipping wine while watching Joe Osteen. And I'm like, Dad, Mom, why are you sipping wine? Why are you watching church? What's like what you talking about? This is the blood of Christ. This is the reference of the Bible. This is in the scriptures. This is in Ecclesiastes. This is the Passover. I said, Mom, I understand that, but you're drinking Pinot Grigio. It's the wrong color, man. The wrong color. And bad enough, it's not even a bottle of Pinot Grigio. It's the box Pinot Grigio. The plastic bag on the inside and the sticker on the outside. Straw right on wine, filling up a glass, filling up a glass of milk. Only God can judge me. God is my only judge. My mother's ministry is preventing me from getting hoes. My mother's ministry is cock block, man. She made the pearly gates right down. And the Lord would be like, Mrs. Scott, what did you do to deserve to get into the kingdom of heaven? I blocked my son from having over 1,000 thoughts. Now let me do a pearly gates, boom, boom, and I bet you big cloud on the west wing, extra puffy, extra fluffy. With the Netflix and stuff. No, that's not the reason why I don't have no kids. The reason why I don't have no kids is every time I get lucky and have sex with a woman, the next day while she's still asleep, I cook up like a nice little breakfast, right? And when she's not paying attention, I put a plain meat pill in her coffee. You know what I'm saying? With Bill Cosby like accuracy. Dogs. Steph Curry like 4. Look at the wrist. Look at the wrist. And my homie was like, yo, you stupid as fuck. Why don't you just use a condom? I said, cause she don't know it's the rubber floating in the cup, you dumb motherfucker. We know for a fact coffee does not dissolve condoms. I tried it with my ex. I almost choked that motherfucker to death, man. She was choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan in the Folgers. Choking on the Trojan in the Folgers. She's choking on the Trojan in the Folgers. 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 I was just diagnosed with arthritis. This is bullshit. My lower back. Got the back of a senior citizen. My back is like, my back is like an elderly man trying to grocery shop. All right, you get around. I gotta get around. They get quiet because I say husband. I'm fucking with it.
That's not what
No, you know what though? I do need to have some kids though. I do. I'm 44, and that's the only way, as far as we know, to live forever, extend our legacy by, you know what I'm saying, passing our genes on. And if I do have some kids, I gotta go to the motherland. I gotta go to Africa to my roots, to link with the African beautiful system to have my kids. And you know the main reason why? It's the infomercials in the 80s, the 90s. The Sally Struthers told me it only costs 25 cents a day to raise a healthy African black baby, man. That's only $7.50 per month. I can afford that. I'll pay more for Disney Plus. And I don't even watch that shit. Just like I'm not gonna watch that baby, man. Because my dad never watched me. I'm following my father's footsteps. You either adore me or ignore me. Nothing in between, man. She's not all on me like from the first sight, but I'm not my time to be chasing around no more. So I'm probably gonna be single for the rest of my life because I'm not that handsome, man. But you still gotta shoot your shot. You still gotta try, even if you don't got no chance. Because I was at the bar the other day, and it was this beautiful chocolate woman, conservatively dressed, sipping on a martini. You know what I'm saying? And I approached her, I said, "Damn, I think I'm not gonna be a stroke for you because it's kind of good. I think you're beautiful. You know, I'd love to take you out sometime with you." That's a really consolation. She's like, "That's well good, but you know, I just gave my life to Christ. I only deal with a preacher or a pastor." I said, "You only deal with a preacher?" She was like, "No." I said, "You only deal with a pastor?" She was like, "No." And I was like, "Well, you know what? You came to the right place. It was looking real good. Like a sexy chocolate chip Kardashian. I'm gonna take you to breakfast. I'm gonna take you to lunch. I'm gonna take you to dinner. I'm gonna buy those real shoes. That's gonna get us red dress back to Chanel perfume. The only stipulation, you gotta go to the hotel and have some consummation. But we're not really married, so it's good. Fornication. And if you have a baby, if you get pregnant, I'm gonna get some Holy Ghost. Did I say ghost? I'm gonna ghost literally. Because I'm not gonna be in that child's life. My daddy wasn't there for me. So I'm not gonna be there for that kid. I'm following my father's footsteps. This is the part where you get up and take the mic from me. And this is the time. I got another thing my way I'm trying to say that you guys are compromises. I've been stepping on this thing that was feeling like such good calm. Did you like it? I'm going hurt. I'm doing that present. Did you like it? It's like really cool.
I feel like you were born out of pre-com. Your daddy had some swimmers. I don't
I'm getting roasted by marshmallows. How ironic.
Don't make fun of my lack of melanin. Because you're pretty light skinned too. Yo, Bizarre, like, I think you thought you were Puerto Rican or something.
You look like the lady from the Drew Carey show mixed with Madonna. Like a Teletubby virgin. Teletubby. Speak for the very first time. Teletubby.
You look like your idea of a threesome is a benzo and
We just had a celebrity signing. The Mona Lisa right here just came back from the end. She got that like, you know, the Mona Lisa thing, like the painting. That's how she looked at me this whole time, man. That's just whatever.
I just want to congratulate you for being the first person to survive the morning after pill.
Every time a man comes in your room to have sex with you, he says, space, the final frontier. Because you're like a galaxy. Like you're like a nebula. It's like stars, the gases, gas giant. Am I being too nerdy? Like that's very Thank you for being a friend.
I mean, you definitely fucked too many women in the rest homes.
I did.
You definitely did. And like, yes, this pussy is out of this world.
No, I did. I got this chick's number from a nursing home one time. But it wasn't a patient. It wasn't a patient, it was a receptionist, but she still was 65, right? So we exchanged information, and then when I told her how old she was, she's like, 40, oh my God, you's a baby. You's a baby. Baby, never heard of a baby with rheumatoid arthritis. High blood pressure, and bad credit, man. Unless it's a black baby, because their parents put their name. They have no idea. It was like, well, I didn't know. I didn't trust my husband to sit in the back. What's that? Thank you for me.
Does anybody out here have any roasts? Anyone want to take a shot? Just remember, we're going to roast you back. Come on up, come on up. Let's clap it up for California man! Super fun, super fun, super fun, super fun. Listen, I feel like I should throw a fucking flag over your head and fuck you for America.
You look like if David Cook was metrosexual. Is that his name? What's his name? Who's the UFC guy? Dana White. You look like if Dana White is sexual. Yeah.
You got it.
Throw a flag over his head and fuck him for America. Alright, here we go, give it to us.
Give us a roast.
A roast? You got roast. Can't take one.
No. I feel like there's only one in the room. I feel like you can get a pass on that tonight.
No.
Only because it's my
You don't
birthday.
have to go for that.
No, we're not gonna get you canceled.
I don't know about these two, but if you got me on the stage, you can depend on me on the 1st and 15th. Right? down like 4 flat tires. I go way back like a lazy boy, man. So, you can roast me all day long. I can take it. I've been in the Marine Corps for 30 years. Roasting me, ain't you can roast me all night long. I can take it. I love it. I just want, hey, bro, I just want to thank you for being friends.
Can anyone guess where his devil dog tattoo is? Ocean, 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 oh! Well, can we get the whole, like, take the whole shirt off? Come on. For America, for America, please take the shirt off.
That's how much time I have. Hey, it was long.
Why do you not go back to California? No, thank you so much for your support. No, guys, thank you so much for coming out and celebrating my birthday with me. You've all been fabulous. If you can tell a friend and follow Thick Chick Comedy on Facebook or Instagram and just let people know you had a good fucking time here tonight. Myself, Gambrino's, Blue Jeans Pizza, The Loft, we all appreciate it. As well as you follow everybody needs no green. You would never guess it's a sober house fucking. We run to sober house.
Keep that shit going.
At least I'm ready. I like it. You like peach soup and sherbet was you. You know what I'm saying? You just got produced out of a soft serve machine that actually worked at McDonald's.
Leave fucking white precious alone. And you want to talk soft serve? Anybody got any Blue Chew? Careful, you might have a stroke because I know you got high blood pressure.
What's she like the lead singer from Total Monty Python? No, she was in our kid, like now. You know what I'm saying? After years of hardship. See, that's what I love you. It's like strong things, and they carry out like that shit, man. They loyal to you. Well, it's not funny.
They don't know who Roseanne is. Hold on.
Roseanne?
Oh. I thought you was talking to Roseanne Barr. I'm gonna grab my fucking pussy and spit on the floor. Roseanne Barr's a porn star? You are into BBW, huh? For $2.99, I can be a porn star too.
When I was looking at when it first came in, because I had attraction to the standards or whatever it's called. But when I looked at you, the song that was playing in my head though, 25 years and my life is still time to get up that breaking hill I hold. I don't know if some track of
Okay, I know I felt something already, that's all. No, but guys, thank you so much for coming out. This has been great. I love you all. You're all beautiful people. Please follow my page. And I love that you were making back. I'm going to be back here October 21st with Joselito, the Spanish puppet. Oh, yeah. Look, the one Latina's like, hueva. No, but thank you so much for coming out. If anyone wants to take any pictures or anything, come on up. Come on up. Thank you so much. I love you.
No, that shit was dope. That shit was fire, man. Fire.
This was fire.
Did it. Two-man show.
Man.
Rocked it.
Loved
Rock
it.
that shit out, yo.
Yo.
Rock that shit, yo. The timing, yo, everything, yo. That shit was fire, man.
Come on, get out of here. Let's take these
With my
pictures.
sweaty head, my bald
Stop
head
taking
is
video.
sweaty.
Stop taking video of Lola's boobs.
Titties! We don't want titties in the picture.
Yes, we do.
What?
Why are the nipples hard?
They're always hard.
That's because she pinches them.
That's because I paid for
Are you in with her? Yes.
them. Right down the street.
Oh, put my camera down.
Once a month? Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.